Why isn't this working?
I don't get it. It seems like every time that I read her the comic, she falls right to sleep.
You're forgetting it's my kid. Why don't you read her the police blotter?
Better yet, how about I tell her a little story? You want to hear a story, Star? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Blair and a very handsome boy named Todd. And one day, they decided to get married.
Because nobody else could deal with them.
Don't give her any ideas.
It's the truth. You tell my kid the truth.
Okay. So, Star, they were together, and they lived in a very lovely penthouse, and they worked together on the newspaper. And one day, they were sitting in the park, and they looked around, and everyone was reading The Sun.
Mother got that right.
See, Star, the boy and the girl had grown up and become the king and queen of Landview, and their little girl, Star, was the princess. So they decided to throw a party to celebrate so that everyone would know how important
Wait a
it
minute,
was.
you're going to tell the kid a fairy tale. It should have a happy ending. You throw a party, nobody's going to come.
Oh, yes, they will. And Mommy has a surefire way to get them there.
Gosh, I never knew there's so many antique dealers.
Yeah, well, this is just eastern Pennsylvania. He could be in Pittsburgh or anywhere.
Well, I guess you better stop stealing my fries and start looking then.
The chips are there.
Chips? Called this chips?
Yeah. Do you want to make some another?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I will.
Vicky has been programmed to kill her son. It can happen at any time. And if anyone happens to be in the way...
Oh, my God. Kathy.
You finally understand. The phrase that Karlov had me use to trigger her rage is when she sees the lovers. If Vicky thinks that Kevin is seducing your daughter away from her husband...
But Kathy and Kevin are working together side by side at the Banner. If Vicky should see them together and decide that they are indeed lovers... Dear God, I've got to stop her.
Hey, Mom. Everything okay? Mom. You work for Mom. Are you in there?
The question is, what are you and Kathy doing over there together?
Well, we thought we found a new source for the third part of the expose. That bank VP was laundering Alex's money.
Unfortunately, he chickened out, but we still got enough to go with the story.
Yeah.
Shouldn't one of you be out, getting more interviews?
Mom, I followed up on every source we had. Now it's just a matter of the two of us putting this whole thing together.
You know, Vic's son just thinks that he's indispensable, but really, I can do the whole thing from my notes.
Really? You can do the whole thing without my notes from Alex's chauffeur? Mm-hmm.
All right, you might be useful if I get desperate.
You are desperate. So let's go back to work.
Oh, fine, I will get to your indispensable note you took from Alex's chauffeur. Vicky thought your fault. You made him think he was God's gift.
Yeah, well, that's only because I am.
Oh.
Mom. You sure you're okay?
Take it easy, Dorian.
Take it easy. You just told me that Vicky is programmed to kill.
Her son. Kevin is the target. Just Kevin.
So you say. You have told Vicky that Kevin is trying to seduce Kathy away from her husband. If she sees them together, she decides that they are indeed lovers.
That is why I asked you. I begged you to get Kevin out of town.
And I tried. I tried my best. Oh, wait. What if she decides to burn down the banner? It wouldn't be the first time.
That was when she was controlled by one of her multiple personalities.
Oh, and what is she now, Elliot? A poster girl for Mental Health Month?
Dorian, a thought has been planted in Vicky's subconscious. It hasn't been triggered.
Yet. Yet.
Now do you understand why I need you to get Kevin out of town?
Why is this my problem? This is your problem. We would not even be having this discussion if you had refused to do whatever it is that Carlo asked you to do.
He would have had me killed and then gotten the job done in another way.
Fine. Well, since you programmed this killer instinct into Vicky, do you know where and when she's going to turn into Lady Macbeth?
No, that's Carlo's call. He told me that he would contact me when the time was right.
So, we've got time. Well, that's the good news, isn't it?
Yeah. A day, an hour, a few minutes.
Hey, let's be optimistic, shall we? Yeah, let's see. Tell you what, you programmed the killer instinct into her. We get you two together and you deprogram her.
That's a possibility.
Make it happen, Elliot. Tonight.
How would you suggest that I do that? I told you, Carlo's men are watching me. If I make a move to contact Vicky, I'm as good as dead. And if I die, Kevin has no chance.
And neither does Cassie.
I have to get to Vicky to undo the damage I have done. And you are the only person who can help me.
I was hoping to find you here.
Dylan, I was just going to...
It's all right. I need to call some of the places on this list anyway. There's an empty table over there. You got a minute? I'll see you in about an hour at the Watson one, all right?
Yeah, thanks. When'd you get back?
A little while ago. I went to the hospital. They said that they could probably find you here.
So good to see you walking like this. Really, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before you get rid of those crutches, too, huh?
Yeah, Marty, there's something I want to talk to you about. Something that happened while I was away.
At the Mountain Sunset Inn? Andy told me that he'd gone up there. The foliage was fantastic.
Actually, I didn't go to the mountains. I went further south. I went down to the islands. San Domenico.
Really? Why? Just to relax?
No, not a vacation at all. I went to get a divorce.
A divorce? You flew down to some island and got the judge to grant us a divorce, and I'm just finding out about it?
Neither one of us want to really drag this thing out, do we? I mean, there's no future. There's not gonna be a future.
No.
So, hey, I guess, divorces are a lot less complicated than marriages sometimes.
I never wanted it to end like this, Dylan.
Neither did I. But I'd like to get through this pretty fast, so.
Is that it?
Yeah. Consider it your, I don't know, your Declaration of Independence.
Dylan.
It was meant to be a joke, forget it. Look, Marty, both of us are going to have great memories that we're going to hang on to for the rest of our lives. But I don't regret making the choice to get married to you.
Well, the only regret I have is that I handled this poorly, that I hurt you.
You know, I had some time to think when I was down in San Domenico. And I entered into our marriage with both eyes wide open. I knew that your feelings were kind of mixed up. And, well, I gave it a chance. It just didn't work.
You're being really wonderful to me about all this.
I loved you. Take a chance to read it over if you want.
No, it's okay. I don't need to read it. I just like to think that once I sign this, we can still be friends.
No. No, I don't think so.
Don't even bother putting RSVP on your invitations. You should put RIP, because your party's going to be dead before it even starts.
No, it's not. Not if we make it impossible for people to send their regrets.
How are you going to do that? You're going to take hostages? One from every important family in Landview?
No, I don't think we'll have to do that. But how does this sound? We appeal to the generous spirit in everyone. Offer to donate $1,000 to a charity for
You
everyone.
want to give money to charity?
Yeah.
What charity?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Medical research. So anyone who doesn't show up will be standing in the way of a cure. That's a great idea.
That's not going to work.
Why?
Well, you need something that's going to grab them by the throats.
What?
Like kids.
Kids?
Yeah, kids. Not just kids. Sick kids. Really sick kids with those rotten diseases that are never going to get any better. Yeah, we'll write a story about what a fight it is for them every day and how much money it costs just to keep them alive. And then Landview, all the big shots will open up their hearts and their bank accounts, and they'll come to your party.
I love it. But it's not just going to be a party. This is going to be a formal ball. And then we'll follow up the next day about announcing everybody that accepted the invitation and saved a
Well,
child.
they'll call you tacky and exploitative.
I know it. Don't you love it?
Yeah, and then people will start to talk.
Yeah.
They'll get upset, and they'll buy more papers, and the sun will rise up over the rooftops, and the banner will sink down into the sewer. Yeah, I could live with that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fine. Fine. There was... I don't really know what happened.
Well, that's okay. I get like that sometimes, close to deadline. I call it panic.
Right, we better get back to work, otherwise we'll all be in trouble, right?
Okay.
So, hey, I didn't mean to startle you. You looked kind of lost over here.
You and Kevin, can't a person stop and think for 2 seconds around here?
No. We're newspaper people. No thinking aloud. You want to sit down?
No! Don't mother me. I'm sorry. I'm the mother here, remember?
I didn't mean to upset you. Vicky, you haven't seen yourself since you came back from Dr. Durbin's. Something happened at the session?
No. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think it's low blood sugar.
Clint, hi. Would you and Vicky like to look over the third installment before we put it to bed?
I think that's a good idea, but you know what? Why don't we do that over dinner at the club? I think Vicky could use something to eat. Kevin, you want to join us?
If you're by.
Okay, great. Let me just call home.
No, I'm going to get something when I go home. You know, the story's as good as written. You certainly, all it needs is your stamp of approval, that's all.
Is this about Kevin and Cassie?
No, gracious, no. I mean, we're all professionals. There's certainly no harm in sitting down together, is there?
Well, then what's the problem?
No, well... no, I was just telling your father I'm going to pass. You don't need me on this story, really.
Well, you're the publisher. I mean, if we're going to go up against the mayor, we need to know you're standing behind every word we print. Right, Cass?
Yeah, Vicky, I'd really like to have your input.
It's unanimous. Practically as indispensable as I am.
Don't even know why I
So, stop trying.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
How did I ever let myself get involved in your sick, sordid mess?
Hey, hold on here a minute. For weeks now, you have been playing some silly sexual game with me, trying to find out what Carlo holds over me. Well, now that you know that the game is lethal, and that the stakes are really high, you seem to want to pull out.
I wish that I had never heard of you, or your gambling debts, or this devil's bargain with Carlo. All I want is to keep my daughter as far away from Vicky as possible.
That's not good enough. I have to deprogram Vicky.
My daughter is my first priority. All right, then I will find a way to get you and Vicky together so you can deprogram her without Carlo knowing. Now make yourself useful and pour me a drink. Hello. I thought this was Cassie Carpenter's private line. I see. And who are you? All right. Where is Cassie, please? She just left? For where? What kind of a reporter are you? By the way, next time, I take ice in my drink. Hello, Andrew. This is Dorian. Can I speak to Cassie, please? I see. She's having dinner without you? Oh, yes, of course. A business dinner. With Clint and Kevin and Vicky.
Yes, tomorrow it is, sir. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. It's champagne you'll be wanting, not ale, my boy.
Oh, no. Your brown ale is just fine there, Thomas. To good hunting.
Hunting? The frost is on the ground now. That will be a daunting task.
Ah, right. It could be. But if this phone call pays off, I have everything I was searching for.
Searching now. What would you be searching for now that you've found your own true love?
A book. Very special book.
Books and once. And he's found his Margaret. They're not making Irishmen the way they used to. Oh, by the way, Margaret, where would she be now?
Well, you spoke of a daunting task. She has one of her own.
We started out as friends. It only seems natural that we continue to be friends.
Not to me. And I'm not gonna go on pretending like nothing's happened between us.
Well, that's just it. I mean, things have happened between us. We share a history together. And it's good and bad, but I can't just sign something and then just start acting like it wasn't important.
You just do what you need to do, and I'll do what I need to do. And I want to put some distance between us.
I understand. I just hope that someday you find someone who's as good to you as you have been to me. And to those kids down at the community center. Because I know someday you'll have kids of your own, and they're going to be the luckiest kids in the world.
Well, hopefully one day I will.
All right, then. It's done.
Well, I don't want to keep you. I know you've got someone expecting you.
I really don't know what I'm supposed to do at a time like this.
Well, when you get married, you kiss the bride, and, well, when you get divorced, I could think of a few things. Be happy, Marty.
You too.
I will miss you.
I'd still like to get a statement from that bank vice president on record before we go to press.
I know, Dad, but if we wait for him, we're going to miss the deadline. And if we stall now, Todd and the son are going to scoop us.
With all due respect, Clint, I think we've got enough now to make the third installment the best yet.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oops.
I got it. Nice move.
Well, so what interview should we go with? I think the chauffeur. That way it keeps it personal. What do you think, Vicky?
What?
Mom, our lead story. Those are the possibilities. The chauffeur's first, and then we have the other three options. Yes.
Cassie, there you are. Greetings, one and all. Would you come with me now, please?
Mother, if you don't mind, I'm in the middle.
Cassie, this is very important. You've got to come with me.
Excuse me, Mother. This couldn't be possibly more important. I have a deadline.
Cassie, we'll keep your notes along.
Thank you, Clint. I'm sorry, everyone. Will you excuse me, please?
No time for explanations. Relieving.
Mother, I have a deadline to finish and an article to put up.
Would you stop talking to me about deadlines, all right? You're in danger.
What are you talking about? What danger?
The chauffeur says some pretty incriminating things. I would say lead with the best stuff.
Well, then it's unanimous.
Great. Cassie will be very pleased when she returns.
I'm going to phone home and see if Jessie's back from her treatment. All right? Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Dad? Can I make a suggestion? No, forget it. I know I should just do my reporting and let you run the newspaper.
No, wait a minute. Have I been so resistant to your ideas? I brought Cassie back on board, didn't I? And that new health column, I mean, that was your idea.
You hate that column.
Yeah, but the readers love it. You've got a feeling for this. Don't keep your ideas to yourself.
Okay. Then, I think we should use the follow-up for Alex's expose as a separate story. Feature Carlo Hesser and then go after him with both barrels. Now, I know you think we could wait patiently while our readers just sit there waiting for us to spin out the story. Well, I don't. Our target reader is 18 to 40 years old. That means a 60-hour work week, 2 kids, and 154 channels of television. I mean, how are we going to compete with that? We hit them with strong, short pieces that grab their attention and make them want to come back for more. Now, I know that's against banner policy, but this is what I think.
You know, the next editorial meeting we have, I think maybe you should be there.
Are you asking me into the inner circle?
Well, if you're going to be running the paper one day, you're going to have to get used to it.
What did I do to become so lucky, huh? Now, here I am in this great family. I have a career that I love, and I get to share it with you and Mom. I'm a lucky guy, Dad. Thank you.
Cassie, I haven't been able to sleep a wink since the last article appeared, and now the next installment is going to be published. Don't you see the danger? Don't you know what happens to people who cross Carlo Hesser?
Mother, the banner has gone after Carlo before. I've gone after him myself. There's been no car bombs yet.
Oh, would you stop? Don't even say such a thing.
Mother, if you read the first 2 pieces, you'd know that our target was Alex. Why should Carlo come after me?
For one thing, because he's married to her now. Please, you have no idea the evil things that man is capable of.
Mother, do you see who's sitting over there? Vicky and Clint published the paper, and they're not afraid, and neither is Kevin.
Those people do not care what happens to you. I'm not going to sacrifice my daughter so that the Buchanans can sell a few more newspapers. I have made a reservation for you. At a remote family spa in Massachusetts.
You did? Mother, how could you possibly be making a reservation?
Because it is the only way to protect your safety and your family. If you hurry home right now, You can get Little River all packed up, and Andrew, too. And you can be there before midnight.
Mother, I have an article to finish, and I'm not about to run away. Is that how you raised me?
There's always an exception.
Well, what is exceptional about this?
What have I told you? That I got an anonymous call threatening your life.
You did? Who was it?
Anonymous. But we both know that Carla was behind it.
Mother, if I ran scared every time I got a threatening call, might as well give up reporting and start writing children's stories.
Good idea. And you can start at the spa.
Mother, you go to the spa. You need to unwind. I have work to do.
Good God, she's got a gun.
A party on a boat. Everybody will throw up over the side.
Oh, come on, not just an old tub. We're talking a luxury liner.
Why, the QE2 for rent?
Well, actually, it's not that luxurious, but almost. There's one available for short-term rent. It's anchored right off Lambview Harbor. It's called the SS Orion. You'll feel like you're on the Titanic.
Oh, the Titanic?
Yeah.
That's more my style.
Yeah.
All those ghosts that never made it over the Atlantic. There's your party.
What?
Coming back from the dead.
No, 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 no. This party is not about death. This party is about rebirth. We're going to stand there, raise our glasses, and say, hail, hail, Lambview, we are back.
I can see their faces now. Of course, you know this whole idea is put the kid right to sleep.
You prefer? It's a matter of life and death. We've got to pretend that we're lovers.
What happened?
Something absolutely amazing. Dylan didn't go to the mountains. He went down to San Domenico and got a divorce. I signed it. It's over.
My God, that must have been hard for both of you.
I feel relieved, though. Of course, when I saw the look in his eyes. I mean, you know that I'm happy about this. It's just,
Well, you wouldn't be my angel if you didn't feel for the man. And you are my angel tonight, and if it's not you, someone else is looking over us.
What? Tell me.
Well, I tracked down a book dealer in Pine Valley. And he bought the books from the library and then sold them to another man who has a bookstall in the Landview Park. And he says the books will be there by tomorrow afternoon.
Is this your roundabout way of telling me that you've located the book that we need to get Carlo?
It's a good night, isn't it? The book, and with it, a quiet future with you. It's right there within my grasp. And a night like tonight, everything's possible. It's like it was on any screen. But this time, I swear we'll make it a reality.
So, here's to my new identity. Being single again.
All right. Here is to, clean breaks. Something I could learn from you.
Whoa, wait a second. Why don't you aim for something a little bit more positive?
All right? Okay. No more falling apart every time I see Antonio, okay? Oh, all right.
To walking.
Oh, my God, you're in beautiful
tonight.
Yeah, well,
okay.
lucky me. Shoot.
Here's to bowling you back on the force.
Here's to brave new first dates.
Oh, no. Blind dates. Bad dates.
Bad dates.
Bad dates.
There we go.
Okay.
We'll both shoot to that. Go ahead.
Okay. The kind of dates that you wish would... Oh, all right, too. That you wish would end before the dessert would get there. You have to go home at 11:30, curl up in front of the TV and watch reruns of Taxi.
Oh, great. I can see us now. You, me, and Max growing old together on that sofa.
Hey, but we can have each other.
That's right.
Oh.
Here we go. To friendship.
Ah, friendship.
Together. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
No, don't do that. Put it down.
Dorian, would you like to pay for the check?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would. In fact, I was just about to say that. Dinner, everyone, is on me.
You want to pay for our food?
Yes. It's my way of showing my gratitude for everything that you've all done for my daughter at the Banner. You know, supportive. You've been so supportive of her talents, etc. And well, it's just my small way of showing my appreciation.
Mother, are you well?
Yes. Can't a mother show her generosity? Please, I will go to the maitre d' and make all of the arrangements. No arguments. It's my pleasure.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hello, Elliot. Dorian, you've got to deprogram Vicky right away.
I can't do that unless you get her to your house.
If I approach her, she will say no.
Dorian, I'm being followed, remember? It has to be in a neutral site. Do it.
Yes, I suppose for Cassie's sake, I have no choice, do I?
Well, if we are all agreed, I will finish at home and modem the story in tonight.
Good work, Cass.
Yeah, not bad.
Vicky, tell your son to give a real compliment every once in a while. It wouldn't kill him. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Could you have been any more rude? 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 I just bought the Buchanan's dinner. You can't go into work tomorrow.
Well, I'm not going into work tomorrow. I am spending the day with River.
Oh, perfect. Kathy, I want you to go home right now. Give little River a great big kiss from his Grandma Dorian.
Mother, you need that spa badly.
Vicky, I wonder if I couldn't have a word with you.
I'll call Briggs and tell him to make some space in the morning edition for the first kid.
Well, don't make it too sick. We don't want to turn, people off.
Right, struggling, but brave.
You got the neck.
So do you.
You know what, Todd? I cannot wait till this paper hits the streets. All those sad-faced kids and the challenge to raise the money to save them. But best of all, our big gala ball that we are throwing on the SS Orion. You know what? Maybe you won't know what hit it.
I better get back to the office. Better start things going.
No, you don't. That party was my idea. Thank you very much. You are not going to leave me holding this baby kid.
Why, you're the woman. You look after the kid.
I'm the woman. I'm the woman. No. See, I may be the woman, but I am your partner, the mother of your little girl over there. And either we go to the newspaper with you or you go home with us.
Look, I don't care if the baby comes to the paper. That's fine, but it's late. Take her home. I'm going to go get things started. And tomorrow we'll plan this party together.
And the day after that?
Yeah,
and
fine.
the day
Whatever.
after that?
Look, I crossed my heart. Hope to die. Again. See you.
Most Star, don't you tell anybody now, but I think your daddy's coming back.
The beautiful Margaret is standing by the fireplace. Right here where the story began.
When the handsome stranger asks her to please pretend to be his wife.
Well, tonight there's no pretense. No threats and no fears. There's no one pushing us together.
Tonight we're free to be together. Tomorrow, find that book, and then hopefully soon we'll be able to start our future together without Carlo Hesser in it.
So the moral of the story is, do you believe that anything is possible now? Yes. Well, then our real story starts right here, right now.
Can I help you? I hope so. I've been searching for a book called Folk Tunes of the Emerald Isle.
Yeah, collection of Irish airs. Yeah, that's funny. I got a call about that book earlier today. Was it you?
Yes, it was. You didn't sell it yet, did you?
No, but didn't I make it clear? I'm not getting delivery on those books till tomorrow.
Right. I just thought maybe if I came by tonight and gave you a deposit.
Oh, no.
I'd sure hate to lose it. It's very important for my research.
Well, I don't know. It only seems fair.
How about $50? Would that hold it?
Sure. Why not?
Bury the hatchet? It was your suggestion once that we put aside our misunderstandings and animosity, not just for our own peace of mind, but for the sake of our children.
Oh, don't worry. I would never allow the differences between us to prejudice me against Cassie. Believe me, her work at the Banner speaks for itself.
Is that why you think I'm saying this? Vicky, we really do have to make a fresh start. Think about all the connections between us. Not just Cassie, but Blair and Todd and Star. Not to mention Joe and Kelly. We could double the time that we spend with our families if we could just stand to be in the same room together.
You got a point there. Sometimes I think the 100 Years' War was shorter than our feud. Dorian, it would make all of our lives so much easier.
So, why don't we take a step in the right direction? What do you say? Brunch tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow? Oh, dear. Well, I have a full day. You know what? You could come to my office.
Oh, Vicky, please. I'm reaching out to you here. Mi casa, su casa. But a newspaper office.
All right, perhaps it's a bit too formal. All right, your house it is.
Oh, thank God. I mean, thank you very much for agreeing to meet me halfway.
Dorian, if you're really serious about this, I would be glad to meet you much more than just halfway.
Lovely. So my place tomorrow morning at 11?
11 it is, yes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Good evening, one and all.
Thanks for dinner.
Oh, my pleasure.
Mom, what was that all about?
God knows. God knows. I'm going to brunch tomorrow.
All right, Elliot, I've done my bit. Vicky will be at my house at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well, tomorrow is the Pennsylvania Press Corps Symposium.
I forgot I have to cancel. I guess my newest best friend will have to give me a rain check.
You have to deprogram her before Carlo can send her into a rage and she kills her son off. If anything happens to my daughter between now and then, God help you.